Ethan trudged through the woods, the dense canopy above blocking out most of the light, creating an almost twilight feel despite the early afternoon. A light drizzle began to fall as he finally arrived at Blackwood Manor, a crumbling edifice of stone and wood swallowed by time. Vines snaked over the cracked walls, and the air was heavy with an ominous silence. Drenched and shivering, Ethan hesitated at the massive, weather-beaten front door, a sense of dread gnawing at him, but determination stealing his resolve. He had to know the truth. As Ethan pushed open the creaking door, a thick layer of dust puffed into the air, mixing with the musty scent of mildew. The dim light filtering through broken windows cast eerie shadows, and his footsteps echoed through the desolate halls like a ghostly reminder of life long gone. Odd, cryptic symbols were etched into the walls and furniture, each one feeling like a silent warning, urging him to leave. But he pressed on, curiosity overwhelming fear. Halfway up the grand staircase, Ethan paused. Faint whispers drifted to his ears. Someone or something was calling his name. He froze, peering into the gloom, but there was no one there. Brushing off the eerie feeling, he continued his exploration, reaching the upper floor. But then he found it a locked door. Its handle was icy, and a palpable sense of dread seeped through the wood. Ethan tried to force it open, a cold shiver racing down his spine as he imagined sinister eyes watching him from within. Shaking off the unease, he moved down a hallway lined with dust-caked portraits. One portrait caught his eye. The figure's eyes seemed to track his movement. Ethan walked back and forth several times, convinced it was a trick of the light, yet those eyes followed with uncanny precision, deepening the pit of fear in his stomach. In one of the rooms, he discovered a large, ornate mirror covered in grime. As he wiped it clean, his own reflection stared back, but something was wrong. Behind him, a shadowy figure loomed. Heart pounding, he spun around, but the room was empty. Panic gnawed at him. Suddenly, a crash resounded from the floor above. Summoning his courage, Ethan decided to investigate. The stairs creaked ominously with every step, and the chill in the air grew more intense. On the upper floor, he saw it, a dark, shapeless figure flitting at the end of the hall. It disappeared into a room, and Ethan, adrenaline surging, followed. The room was a scene of chaos, everything overturned, and the stench of decay lingering heavily. Standing amidst the wreckage, Ethan's vision blurred, pulling him into a terrifying glimpse of the past. The manor, once vibrant, was now falling into ruin. He saw families running, hiding, pursued by a monstrous force. The screams, the fear, it was overwhelming. As the vision faded, the horrifying truth dawned on him. The manor wasn't just haunted, it was cursed. The family that had lived here had dabbled in dark rituals, trapping spirits within its walls. Now, the house yearned to claim him too. Desperation fueled Ethan's attempt to escape, but the manor had come alive. Doors slammed shut, hallways distorted, stretching endlessly, and whispers crescendoed into a cacophony of screams. The shadowy figure gave chase, always just out of sight, yet unnervingly close. In a panic, Ethan found himself cornered in the basement, where an ancient book lay open, a grimoire filled with dark incantations. With shaking hands, he began to read, hoping to break the curse. The air shimmered with malevolent energy, shadows writhed and shrieked in fury, and the very foundations of the house seemed to tremble, just as the manor appeared ready to swallow him whole. Ethan finished the incantation. The shadowy figure dissolved into nothingness, and an eerie silence reclaimed the air.